What, Kyrie is Michael Jordan?
If I didn't say that.
Hell
I did not say that.
He too little.
Said that. I never said he was Michael Jordan. But what I'm saying,
he'd be Isaiah, and Isaiah didn't average 40.
Man, hey man, all right, man.
Y'all young niggas be disrespecting the 80s, homie.
Yeah, sure.
The 80s had defense.
Yeah, niggas had.
He ain't no better than Isaiah Thomas.
The 80s had niggas who was on crack in the league.
Oh my! No, you talking about the 70s, nigga?
Just because you heard some niggas
the 80s too. The 80s too.
Just because you heard niggas was doing drugs, you wasn't even alive, nigga.
The 80s.
You wasn't even alive. You heard shit about some niggas doing drugs. So now
you know who was? You know who was? You know who was?
Push that.
You know who was? You know who was?
That nigga be Isaiah Thomas and no better than that.
You know who was alive? You know who was alive? My father.
Me, nigga.
My father.
Me.
Yeah, my father. That's
me,
fine.
Though.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going through me. I'm not getting it from somebody else.
Okay, right. Cool.
I was alive, nigga. That's
cool.
who.
That's cool. It sounds like you hurt because the 80s is fucking ass now. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. In comparison to now, they ask. It is what it is. It is what it is. But it's not as easy as people think to average 20 in the league.
I just think it's easier now. I'm not saying it's easy, but I think it's easier now than it was 20 years ago.
Players are just
maybe even 10 years ago.
Players are just better now, bro.
I don't agree with that,
bro. All right, bro. I could have made the league.
When you got rule changes that help
you're correct.
Offense, you can't just straight up say, "Oh, they're just better."
All right. So why do you disrespect the players from the 60s and 70s and shit so much?
Because I see, and now you finna start this bill spit. Because a center averaging 14 on 43% is a center averaging 14 on 43%. I don't care what era.
All right, bro. Yeah, all right, bro. I hear you, bro. All I hear is excuses.
And I'm gonna tell you.
All I hear is
what F'd him up.
All I hear is excuses.
Played in the same exact era. The same exact era. So that's where Bill loses his argument.
I thought y'all wanted niggas to prioritize winning. I thought that was always the main goal. That's what I was told.
It is the main goal.
That's what I was told. If he would have been out there, but the same thing in the same breath, what y'all be saying about Will, 2-4 in the fucking finals, choker in the playoff ass nigga. Yeah.
But we're just saying
in that same fucking
it's
breath.
possible for him to average.
Get the fuck out of here, man. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Excuses, nigga. You gonna sit here and tell me you watch a game from the 80s and watch a game today, and you ain't gonna tell me even the role players ain't better than them niggas. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not saying they better than the All-Stars. I'm not talking about the All-Stars.
Players right now that's straight bums. So it depends on what you talking about.
Yeah, all right. And let's go to a gym and you play them role players who straight buns and see how that work out for you.
No, you're right. I'm talking about in relative to their peers.
Yeah, sure.
Of course, they all drop us. Relative to their peers.
And them niggas would go in the 80s and average 30. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Stop it, bro. See now you sound like these young guns.
All right, you don't think that they're training? They're not quicker. You don't think that? You don't think players on average?
An example.
You don't think players on average today are quicker than the players on average back then?
You might have some more athletic guys, yeah. I can say that.
So you would say that their overall athleticism today is better than back then, yes?
Yeah. But do I think they're better scorers? Do I think they're smarter? No.
Hey, bro.
I think they were there. They had more limitations.
Hey, bro. If we drop Kyrie off in the 80s, bro, that nigga would look like fucking...
He would have got effed up.
Yeah, all right.
He got effed up, so he wouldn't have been doing all of that. That's the part that y'all leave out.
Sure. They had defense back then.
Sure.
Yeah, they wasn't playing defense. They was effing you up.
Yeah, sure. Okay, nigga.
They didn't even have flagrant fouls in the 80s.
Sure. So Isaiah Thomas is just fine, and he's even smaller than Kyrie weight-wise. But Kyrie wouldn't
Isaiah
be fine.
Thomas averaged 25 a game?
Let's see.
I can answer that for you. No. So that's the difference.
There's really no defense in this era anymore. I'm
not gonna go that far, but is there a lack of it compared to back then?
Oh, you lucky motherfucker, boy.
I'm not lucky. I seen his stats before. I have him as the second to third greatest point guard of all time.
He could have easily averaged 25, and he averaged 25 in a playoff series. So I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't even want to hear that shit. Yeah, averaged 25 in a playoff series before the flagrant fouls.
Nigga, Kyrie didn't average 30 in final series, nigga.
Okay,
so they're still
right.
You're
right. Yeah, you're right. So if I drop Kyrie off in the fucking 80s, he's going for fucking 40. Stop playing with me.
Whoa.
Not getting that.
Yeah, all right.
40.
If he's playing with these rules in the 80s, yes. But
you think the 80s was like that?
Yeah, all right, bro.
That's crazy.
I don't think he's the overall game has gotten better.
The niggas used to be hacking though.
That's what I'm saying.
Again, I completely get that. Jordan averaged damn near 40 in the 80s.
That's Jordan. That's why he's looked at.
That's Jordan.
Kyrie ain't Jordan.
That's why Jordan is looked at.
Hey man. All right, man.
Nigga got 10 scoring titles.
Y'all got it, man. That's like me
saying
Kyrie
is Michael Jordan?
If I didn't say that.
I did not say that.
I never said that. I never said he was Michael Jordan. But what I'm saying,
he'd be Isaiah, and Isaiah didn't average 40.
Man, so. Hey man, all right, man.
Y'all young niggas be disrespecting the 80s, homie.
Yeah, sure.
The 80s had defense.
Yeah, niggas had.
He ain't no better than Isaiah Thomas.
The 80s had niggas who was on crack in the league.
Oh my God.
No, you talking about the 70s, nigga.
Just because you heard some niggas was doing drugs.
The 80s too.
Just because you heard niggas was doing drugs. You wasn't even alive, nigga.
The 80s.
You wasn't even alive. You heard shit about some niggas doing drugs. So
you know who was? You know who was? You know who was?
You know who was? You know who was? That nigga be Isaiah Thomas and no better than that.
You know who was alive? You know who was alive? My father.
Me, nigga.
My father.
Me.
Yeah, my father. That's
me,
fine.
Though.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going through me. I'm not getting it from somebody else.
Okay, right. Cool.
I was alive, nigga.
Uh-huh.
That's
cool.
who.
That's cool. It sounds like you hurt because the 80s is fucking ass now. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. In comparison to now, they ask. It is what it is. It is what it is.
There's lack of defense.
The game gets better. The game gets better. The game evolves. It is what it is.
That's why.
It is what it is.
It's the lack of defense in this era.
All right, welcome to another episode of All Grind Sports.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
you gonna sit up here and tell me a player
politically correct.
Kyrie's not scoring 40 in the 80s.
You gonna sit up here and tell me that a player who sits up here and has studied the game and everything and has 40 years more of knowledge on basketball, and you transport him back to the 80s, he's going to be better. That's like me transporting Tiger 40 years back. It's a different game. Kiss my ass on that bullshit, nigga. You act like niggas never played in the park and shit with no fucking rules and shit.
But that's not what the NBA is.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You was just talking about the hacking. So you never played 21 at the park?
We're not talking about the park. We're talking about the NBA.
Bro, I'm talking about simply hacking, nigga. Okay, I'm talking about Kyrie Irving. We're talking about an NBA talent. We're talking about an NBA talent. We ain't talking about some regular nigga.
You brought up the park. That's regular niggas.
So I don't know what was said, but that nigga be Isaiah Thomas no better than that. Nigga, Rod Strickland.
Yeah, no better than that. All right, that's fucking insane. Yeah, all right.
I don't know what you see.
Better than that.
I don't know what you see, man. And you didn't see no 80s basketball.
I think Isaiah has it backwards.
I didn't see no 80s basketball.
Played in this era.
Y'all act like this stuff ain't on tape. Like y'all act like we can't go back and watch this stuff.
Well, the way you talking, you have it. Shit,
I have
the way you talking, you have not.
Yeah, sure.
You got a nigga trampling.
These little niggas would not be doing all that. Not no Kyrie Irving. Maybe a big motherfucker like LeBron or somebody. But not no little that man. All right, man.
Yeah, y'all overrate that basketball, man. I didn't see that basketball.
It ain't even about that. The rules was different, man. It wouldn't be all that space.
Very
and all
different.
The rules
was
different.
Be all over that little dude, man.
Yeah, They wouldn't be able to keep up with him.
All right. So everybody was slow.
I didn't say everybody was slow. I didn't say everybody was slow. I said on average, the basketball players today are better on average than the basketball players then.
They just play with different rules.
You said niggas was on drugs. You led with niggas was on drugs. On crack.
I didn't lead with that. You wasn't listening. That's the only thing you listened to. And
that's
you got
what
upset
I heard.
about
The 80s niggas was on crack. Is what I heard.
You got upset about it. You got upset about it. That's the only thing you focused on. JC, did I not say from the start? Did I not say?
Like these dope ass niggas.
Did I not say? JC, did I not say? Hold on.
Miles Bridges sipping lean.
Did I not say from the start that on average players today are better than on average?
They got better drugs.
Did I not say that? Did I not say that to start with?
Okay, you said, did you not say that 80s niggas was on crack? Did you not say that? That's the only thing you focusing on.
That's the only thing you focusing on. Yep. That's the only thing you heard. That's the only thing you focusing on.
Yep. I didn't hear none of that other shit.
Okay. So you negating what I said.
I don't know what other. All I heard was the 80s niggas was on crack, and and I heard that Kyrie Irving would average 40.
You focused on.
That's the only thing you focused on.
That's the only thing. Kyrie Irving averaged 40 in the 80s. And that the 80s people was on crack.
And I said that in between there. And I said that in between there. And I said it before that. And I said it before that. That's the only thing you focused on.
That's what I
just think it's the other way around. I think if them niggas played in this era with more loose rules, their numbers would be better. And I think I'm not saying Kyrie's numbers was drastically go down, but
to just be dismissive.
A nigga like Isaiah Thomas, his numbers
Kyrie Irving could be averaging 40.
What I'm saying to you is no, that's
like Durant or somebody. I can see
that's
you
not
saying
happening.
That, but man,
now if Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, all them grew up in this era and played with these rules to start with, and played with the predication of the 3-point shot, yes, but you're not finna transport them from the 80s to here and say that their numbers gonna be inflated with.
All right, well, we gotta put Kyrie back in the 80s. There, we can't have him.
That's what I said. That's what I just said.
That's
why I said if he had the knowledge that he had today. See that you focused on only
that go both ways.
That's what I said.
So why Magic can't have the knowledge of today then?
Didn't I just say if they had the fucking knowledge of today? Are you not listening?
Say that when you
say not listening?
Well,
you not
also
listening
when you say they on crack, say that.
You got it, bro. You got it, bro. You not listening at all.
Because all you said was they on crack.
Didn't I just say? Nigga, you not listening. Nigga, you so hurt because I disrespect the lady. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
You talk about some shit you obviously don't know, or you wouldn't be saying it.
Yes, you are. You hurt.
Or you wouldn't be saying it.
You're hurt right now. That's what it sounds like.
You just don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm not about to sit here and let you talk that shit.
You hurt right now.
That's all.
JC, did I not just say if Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas and them grew up in it? Nigga, what the fuck? Oh my God. Because that's he brought it up.
Isaiah, what he's saying is, like, now you're saying it could go either way, but when you started, that was
I said that from the
you saying it like they was way over here.
When you started, you said the nigga average 40 and the niggas in the 80s was on crack. And that's what daddy told you. That's what you said, nigga.
Because you hurt, nigga.
Now you trying to change.
Because you hurt and not listening. Because you hurt and not listening.
Remix it now,
you hurt and not listening, nigga. I'm not remixing shit, nigga. You're not listening, nigga. You're not listening, nigga. No, we're not finna skip over this shit, nigga. Because this nigga's not listening. This nigga's simply not listening.
You're right. I'm not.
You simply.
So you might as well raise up talking, my nigga.
I'm gonna raise up on shit. What the fuck is we talking about?
I'm not listening to you. You said the 80s niggas was on crack.
You only want to focus on that. You only want to focus on that. You only want to focus on that. Yeah, you only want to focus on that.
I mean, Isaiah, what he's saying is he doesn't agree. He doesn't agree with
newspapers. It's documents about this stuff, man. Come on, bro. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing.
All right, we didn't got heated. Let's get it. Let's just get into it, man. Hello, you guys. My name is JC. This is the All Grind Sports Show. As you can see, we already had some heated conversations going on. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. This is episode 137.
Like a weak ass intro was that? Get the fuck out of here, man. Type of weak ass shit was that?
Bro, did you see Mark? He put his hand on his head like, what the fuck?
I had to come in mellow because they started in hot.
It's okay.
They started.
What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of All Grind Sports Show, where we are impolitically correct. I am Chef Marv, no lie. I'm that motherfucking guy, and I am here with the wonderful and greatness and brilliant minds, my brothers. We got JC, who's supposed to do this introduction right. He fucked up, so fuck him.
Yeah.
We got the great heartbreak, same old ant, Mr. Ernest himself. We got the YouTube sensation, Mr. Raider Ragu. And we got this clown, the sports junkie. He's in the building.
You can't get us icy gang tatted like a biker gang.
Fuck that. This ain't Gucci man.
Buckeye Nation.
This ain't Gucci man.
Ohio against the world.
Oh yeah, that nigga.
Ohio against the world.
How you like them apples, Isaiah? No, I'm playing.
All right, Tyrell. Ohio against the world.
Thank you, Coop, for that wonderful introduction.
I'll be trying.
Yeah, I had to come in Bello because it was heated. Coop took it from there. My brother.
All love, fellas. We all love.
Yes, sir. And that being said, let's talk some football. First thing that we got is the breaking news that Pete Carroll is coaching again. I need somebody to talk to me because I thought this nigga said I'm gonna just be a president on the team because I'm done with coaching. Next thing I know, this nigga coaching.
He missed it.
Offer a nigga couldn't refuse or something. Where did this come from?
He probably missed it.
Raider fans probably been following him more than I have. So what? Like where are we at right now?
He got the Belichick. We not gonna say you got fired, but
okay,
he got fired, bro.
But Brad,
they had respect for them older cats when they've been in the league for a minute.
Yeah.
To not be like, hey, yeah, we canned him. But
they let him go on their own terms.
Yeah, his act was over.
But he was still working for the organization, right? Or am I
believe that.
He was also
in
teaching,
some capacity. Wasn't he? Yeah, he was a teacher. He still is too at USC.
At USC,
I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know that.
So it's crazy, man. I remember when Pete was about to take over USC, and he was a guy that really his teams hadn't really been shit in the league the last couple times that he had coached, and people was like, kind of like how Raider fans are now, like, what the fuck this dude finna do? And I remember seeing him. Me and my homeboy Monster, rest in peace to my guy Monster, homie. Me and him seen him at one of them high school all-star games. Mm-hmm. We went to the game just to watch the game. We seen Pete Carroll walk right past him. He was talking to this dude. I'll say his name was Corey Minor. He ended up going to Notre Dame. You guys can look all this shit up. Corey Minor was a dude that was from Cali, had committed to Notre. Pete had the nigga hemped up before he had been announced as the USC coach. I guess trying to turn the guy. You know what I'm saying? Turn the dude to Trojans. But and then me and my homie looking at him like, damn, what's this fool doing here? Like, we've been hearing his name. What he doing here? And then maybe a few days later, he was named USC coach, and you know what he went on to do there. And then this is a guy. This is what I like about him. I might have mentioned this before, JC, in some capacity on the show. I know Pete. I ain't gonna say, if he asked you who this Raider Ragu cat was, he'd be like, oh yeah, that's my guy or whatever. But I used to be in the presence of Pete Carroll, man. This dude, me and Rico was coaching. Rico is from Nickerson Gardens. Y'all,
yeah, Pops told me.
That's from out here. Understand where that, y'all might not understand. If y'all from out here, y'all know what's up.
Yeah.
He from Nickerson Gardens. So Pete Carroll, in a part of his give back when he was at SC, bro, he had this, program he used to do. Midnight summer stuff he used to do at late night, man. And not late night, but on summer nights, shit for the kids. Mm-hmm. Pete would slide through Nickerson Gardens to meet with cats at like 10 o'clock at night, homie, on the low. No fanfare, slide up in some type of rental car. That type of dude, man. Real guy, bro. So shout out to him. He's a legitimate, dude that cares. So now, when he got to Seattle, he left after that. He got to Seattle. All he did, bro, was ran that same program and had success at Seattle. So I'm just saying, I ain't saying he finna go to Super Bowl, but the days of just being like, I ain't gonna say laughing stock, but just like a Raiders not even a serious team, those days for sure are behind us. And I don't know who we gonna get to replace him because he's a little older. But for sure, immediately going forward, you're gonna see a team that's out there competing hard, pause as fuck, bro. So and he's a proven
he's
guy
a motivating
to turn around.
Type coach.
What you say, Dre?
My bad. I was just gonna say he's a motivating type of coach,
and he's got a defensive background, right?
Yeah, and
he's kind of like
he's a coach that we forgot about when we was talking about niggas who won the Super Bowl and bought themselves more time. I don't know how we forgot about Pete.
Well, he got there twice.
Well, no, he got right to it though, right? Didn't he?
That's what I'm saying. He still had like hella years after that where he didn't win.
Oh yeah. You know that Super Bowl that he won ended up buying him some years that he probably wouldn't have got.
Right. So that was another nigga.
That's true. That is true.
My other Raider guy, what you thinking, man? How you feel? I know you talked to us in the chat about it a little bit, but
he wants to see wins.
We can't hear you, brother.
Hello, can you hear me? Check.
Yeah, there you go.
I said I do not care until we start winning ball games. It's all nice and cool. I understand he's a Super Bowl winning coach, been there to the Super Bowl twice.
You don't care about names at this point.
Yeah, don't care. Even though I wanted Ben Johnson from the start, but like I kind of felt the same way, like indifferent. Like, yeah, it's cool. We got the golden apple, but nigga,
you need to win.
Bro, I want to win, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm so tired. Like, nigga, this shit getting so old so fast. So that's how I feel. But I mean, hopefully him and John Spytek can cook some shit up. This is our 9th coach in 15 years, I think, or something like that. Less than that, more than that, something like that. Jeez. Our 9th official head coach.
Since I graduated high school, you guys have had 9 head coaches.
I believe so. That are official, not counting interim. Wow. In like our 6th or 7th GM. So, I'm tired. I'm sick and fucking tired.
That might be worse than the 9 coaches because it take a minute for GMs to get fired.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of constantly hoping that the next guy is the guy. Pause and because it's not working. Shit is not working.
He's just sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Bro, it shit not working, bro. Like, hopefully Tom knows what he's doing.
There could have been a worse hire, though, Isaiah. You got it.
No, absolutely. There could have been a worse hire. But like I said, I'd have felt like this about anybody. I don't give a fuck if Bill Belichick walked through the door. I don't care if they would have got, what's his name? Who used to coach the Packers back in the way back in the first coach to win the Super Bowl.
Lombardi.
Yeah, I don't care if they would have dug him out of his grave and resurrected him and brought him to the Raiders. At this point, I need to see results. I've been sold too many promises over the years, thinking that shit was gonna be sweet. Like, yeah, we've had times where we made it to the playoffs, but I have not seen a playoff win since I have been 4 years old. Since I was 4 years old. And it's starting to get fuzzy on what that game looked like. I'm 27 years old.
Cool. What you think about Pete going to Vegas?
I'm just fucking happy that he's back in the NFL. I think he's gonna make some type of changes. I'm interested to see what he's gonna do, especially with the new GM over there as well.
Mm-hmm.
It should be very interesting. Especially, I'm definitely looking forward to see what they're doing in the draft. I feel like it's going to be Seattle all over again. And he can build a good competitive roster. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they got going on.
Yes, especially with a team with a defense like they have. They needed a voice like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's a perfect fit. I can't say what they're going to do as far as wins and losses because, as Ragu always says, it's not a paper game. But, I do like what I see so far as the direction. They're already starting to show, like,
My bad to interrupt. I just hate the people who are on these networks talking about, like, how terrible the Raiders situation is, shit like that. Like I get that we don't currently have a quarterback.
I mean, y'all had a lot of injuries this year.
Yeah, and that's my whole thing. We had a lot of injuries.
And Kuntz got hurt before the season.
Hopefully,
and I'm not saying y'all would have won 12 games and
I'm not.
But it would have been far better than what it was. Like
exactly. Like I felt like we definitely would have broke that win total that Vegas had at like 6.5, or whatever it was.
6.5 that we thought was. I mean, I'm gonna speak for myself. I thought was preposterous at the time.
Yeah, I thought it was preposterous at the time too. But my thing is, we have Max, you got Christian Wilkins, you got Brock Bowers, you got JPJ, Glaze, you have a Myers who had somewhat of another breakout season, proved that he can go back to back with 1,000-yard seasons and kind of be that number 2, possibly even take over number 1 in some spots type of guy.
Do y'all think this
hold on.
And you clarity on the just real quick. You think it has more clarity on the Crosby situation now, to where maybe it's more likely that he stays put?
I don't know, man. Bro, like I ain't gonna lie, dude deserves better than this, man. He's on his 5th head coach in 6-7 years.
Jesus,
like, and that's absolutely absurd, bro. Like it's getting to a point where, like, I'm not gonna lie, if he sat up there and said, "Yeah, I'm demanding a trade," I wouldn't be absolutely mad.
I mean, he got y'all tatted though. That gotta count for something. Like
it does count. Josh Jacobs got us tatted.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I hope that he does it privately, man, and not so we keep a little bit of leverage and can get maximum out for him.
I mean, right? He already been hinting at, like, you know, he needs some type of stability. Like he getting tired of this constant carousel coaches and GMs.
If he come in and tell this guy Spytek, "Hey, yeah, man, I'd rather get traded," and don't go to the media first, I'm saying, and so we lose leverage. Because we can get a couple guys for him. I'm open to trading him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad because it's just like, bro, he deserves better than this, bro. He deserves to be playing in January, like at least for the chance to go to the big game in February. You know what I'm saying?
It's so much on their plate though right now, bro. They have to, first of all, and I know Max wants a new contract, but they got to figure out who they're going to re-sign, right? After the Super Bowl over, 5 dudes on defense that was starting are free agents.
I just feel like
what team? Eagles?
No.
On the Raiders.
Oh, on the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm saying, the year ain't quite over until the Super
once
Bowl
the year.
Okay, I think it's actually March, like 3rd or some shit.
Man, at this point.
On that day, and it's it's getting close. What you saying, man? You ain't trying to resign none of it?
I'm not saying
Spillane, no.
I say you resign Merrick, you resign Spillane.
I agree.
You resign Kuntz on an incentive deal. And then after that, bro, go to the draft and go to the
You done with Divine?
Yeah, bro, I told you I was done, bro. I'm done. I'm tired of seeing that project.
Good luck to him.
Yeah, good luck to him. I'm tired of seeing that project. Hopefully they put him back at safety somewhere else, because
Epps ready to move on.
Definitely.
I was about to say, I was gonna say my dad too. He's been frustrated with Epps this season.
Wow.
Who else? Hobbs. You're done, huh? Moving on from Hobbs, huh?
Is Hobbs a free agent?
Yeah. And you muted.
No, I was talking to
wife. Oh.
But yeah, so re-sign those guys.
Hobbs too. That's I had said. I don't know if you heard. You cool? You done? You finished with Hobbs?
You need to go ahead like that on defense. At least one.
It depends on what type of money he looking for, man. The Jack Jones can slide. Epps can slide.
Jack got one more.
Oh, he got one more. Oh, yeah. Because after last year, I was very disappointed.
But and we're not. This ain't a Raiders show, and we ain't even got into this part of the off season yet. But I'm liking Will Johnson too, so that would mean Jack would have to get somewhere.
So they
I'm loving Will Johnson. If the quarterback shit don't work out again, I'm loving Will Johnson at that 6 spot.
Man, give Max his money that he's due. And then you'll still have like a lot of cap space to play with. That's like after you re-sign Spillane and Merrick, you would at least probably still have anywhere from 60 to 70 million, even with re-signing Max to a deal, to go out in free agency and do something. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have to press for a quarterback. I mean, the whatchamacallit, the Steelers just said they want either or out of Justin Fields or Russell Wilson.
Yeah, there was some rumors.
And what's Minnesota saying? Anybody know? Anybody hear anything out of Minnesota?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I heard that the Titans is talking about potentially trading back because they may not be content on taking a quarterback. So I don't know if they might holler at y'all about that. Or if y'all would even be interested in that.
Like I told my man Raider Ragu earlier, I'm going to say this to Ant too. Y'all talking about my players from the Steelers, I'm just going to say this parent to parent. Take care of my kids if they do decide to come to the ice. Najee, Fields, whoever decides to go to the Raiders, just take care of my kids.
And really Najee, right? Because y'all drafted him.
I think Najee probably is for real. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Najee's so underrated in my opinion, bro. Like,
I don't know what it is, JC. He's turned the ball over a couple times over the years, but I don't know what it is either. He don't get the.
I was defending him on this show like years ago.
You have. But
let's not start nothing. Let's keep him under the radar.
But no. It's like I told you earlier, Ragu. I told this to plenty of people. I said this to Tanner. I said this to other Steelers fans. I said this to my dad. I said this to over and over. This will be the first off season that I don't know what the hell's going on. Y'all seen me the past few weeks. What the Steelers should do? You see me look dumbfounded, right? Like, this is the first off-season draft that I'm going to hear.
Yeah, y'all are in the.
But you did say ownership needs to get involved.
Ownership
I never really heard you say
involved.
that.
And y'all know me for years plus now. You know how I feel about, especially Jerry Jones and his dumb ass. But now with our team, owner probably does need to get involved. So,
yeah, I was surprised to hear you say that.
I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
And that's all I was saying, Coop. Like I don't want or think that Tomlin should have lost his job, but something does need to change. You guys can't just keep going into the season the same way y'all been doing.
That's all I was saying about him and Harbaugh. Like I'm like, they're fine head coaches. I'm not gonna sit up here and say they are bad head coaches. I'm like, it's getting real stale.
It is.
It's making the playoffs.
It's a real frustrating place to be in as a franchise too.
Yeah,
it's kind of worse. And in a way, I know it sounds crazy, but it's a little worse than being trash. Because
that's what I was saying.
You know what I'm saying? At least you know you trash. You know what the direction is or what needs to be done versus just being in that middle of the pack, never can quite get over the hump and be one of the top dogs, but not the worst either. It's a real frustrating place to be in as a fan in the franchise.
You're actually making the playoffs and shit.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying. That's what we were talking about. You said that before, even about basketball, constantly making that
Portland.
Yeah, making
Portland was like that
seed or whatever, and you're like, yeah, it's cool getting to the playoffs, but we not really.
You know when you get to the playoffs, you know y'all ain't finna do shit.
Exactly.
That's a bad place to be.
Even that year when they made the Western Conference Finals and played the Warriors, it was like, oh well, well, here we go. Like this is as far we're gonna go.
You know, there's different levels to playoff teams. You got them teams where it's like, all right, like some of these niggas got action, and then there's those teams that you know, like they just always there, but more
they won't do much.
Ain't nothing going on there.
Yeah, like for the
and
Steelers,
unfortunately, that's where Pitt is at right now.
Even Baltimore, win one game and then get bounced.
Well, at least they did get to the
divisionals
last year, so
I guess
last year that was the AFC Championship, wasn't it?
Yeah, in Baltimore.
Okay, so they were number one overall.
But I
seed.
thought,
they had a
at
bye
least with
week.
them, I thought there was a couple things that could be tweaked, and this year they could make another run at it with them. The Steelers really didn't have like a big splash or nothing in the summer, or
no, they looked the same as last year.
Well, I will say the offense looked better. The offense did look better.
Well, yeah, when you ain't got Kenny Pickett. I mean,
Yeah, the offense like, but yeah, I'll take Russell Fields and Najee Harris on the way to
I bet you would. Man.
Just take care of him.
Talk about
take care of him for me, please.
That's all Marv's asking.
Let's go. We got Ben Johnson to Chicago. How you feeling about that?
It don't matter what coach you put over there. It's
damn. It's
I don't have no faith. I just have no faith in Chicago anymore.
I think they cursed, bro. Because when the season started, it was a whole nother narrative than right now.
No, not from this guy. What did I tell you? 6, at best 7 wins. And what they
I think it was
5-11.
I think it was us as a podcast, Isaiah. Norman was the only one on the media hype, but the media was pumping him up.
Man,
bro, they said Caleb Williams could be a potential top 10 quarterback.
They went from this might be the most successcul season from a rookie ever.
Right.
Yeah, you hear that?
He don't got a team like that, like Jaden
do.
They went so much as to having no shame that they was like, oh, Jaden got a way better team than Chicago. Oh, that ain't how y'all was talking 17 weeks ago. Let's run back the tape. That is not how y'all was talking about that Chicago.
I told y'all, man. I was like, unfortunately, the kid plays hero ball just a little bit too much, and that's not going to translate to the league well. And until he learned
season, though. I'm not like
that's what I'm saying.
He had a rookie season. It's just
that's what I was saying,
and
that's why I was saying. I'm like, bro, he's not about to go out there in Andrew Luck this bitch. Like, I get that they put a lot around him, but I was like, that line still look iffy. And with somebody who's playing, who likes to roll out the pocket and play hero ball unprotected, hey, good luck, my boy. And you saw what happened. They went out there and got 60-something sacks, and the media wants to blame the O-line. It's nah, bro. You got 2, at best 3 seconds on average to get rid of the football, unless your name is Jalen Hurts or Jared Goff.
Exactly.
And they have the best O-lines in the league right now.
But I was about to say, that's why they can afford to do that, because they have the protection. He doesn't.
Oh, bro.
There's a difference between the two.
But Ben Johnson is smart dude. He's creative. Hopefully he can tap into Caleb's mind, pause and say, figure out what is going on there and translate things over that he can understand quickly so they can get on track to be a winning football team, because the NFC North is tough. But I do expect the Lions to be worse next year because you're losing both your coordinators.
Oh shit, that's right.
Like losing, I don't think people understand how tough that is on a football team. Like, I get that you have all the talent and stuff, but losing both your coordinators is a big deal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Detroit's opportunity could be over too. I know we're not on Detroit, but I think that their opportunity is probably over too.
I mean, we have to talk
probably
about
already closing, and if
because
not,
the next what's the next hire? We probably gonna talk about Aaron Glenn to the Jets. This does directly tie in to Detroit. I mean, what else can we say? I mean, they're losing 2 very good coordinators. I know that Aaron Glenn, and some people say, oh, and late in the season, the Lions defense was trash and stuff, but there's a reason why the second stringers are second stringers. I get that it's next man up, but once you got about 5 or 6 second stringers out there, the defense.
Well, I was only saying that because they won all them games.
I know.
I mean? Like, you won 15 games, and then you want to use that. But then if you win, you're gonna be talking shit. Oh, we won. You know what I'm saying?
JC, but that's the epitome of sports, though. We know that's the epitome of sports. Because I didn't use the same excuse with the Dodgers before and stuff like that. Oh, well, the injuries is that nigga. There's a reason why second stringers are second string. No disrespect, because obviously they can get to the NFL, and I ain't in the NFL. I ain't playing no pro sports. Shit, they look like a starter against me easily. Pause. But it is what it is. So it's gonna be tough for the Lions. It's gonna be real tough for the Lions.
Losing one is painful, but losing 2 is like a dagger.
Gregory, what you think about the Ben Johnson move?
I'm real waiting to see, man. Real waiting to see with this guy. I heard, like, after the trade, him going to the Bears happened, a couple people hit me up like that the Raiders dodged a bullet for real. And that this dude is not going to be what everybody.
Has he been a head coach before?
No. So, if the Raiders would have got him, I'd have been happy, but still would wait and see. And with Bears, I'm really just more wait and see with this.
And I agree with what Ant said. I'm sorry, my fault, Randy.
One thing I want to say, cool, before you go ahead though. We start talking about what he needs to do and start talking about Caleb and all that. First thing is put together a great staff.
Yeah.
He put the words
but Ragu, he's already said from the get-go he's going to be a head coach who calls plays.
That's crazy. And I was just about to agree with what you said, and he probably does have a great mind. It depends on what staff he puts around him.
Yeah, no. Like we said before, some coordinators are just that, great coordinators. They just can't, for whatever reason, when they become
Staley,
head coach.
a perfect example.
That's what I'm saying. Arthur Smith, y'all.
That nigga had our defense tight.
And Arthur Smith was terrible in Atlanta, but y'all offense looked pretty decent with him as OC.
True.
For another example, Steve Spagnuolo. We talk about how every single year he got the Chiefs defense looking
good. That nigga
good.
record was terrible.
And his record terrible, horrendous.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see and find out if Ben Johnson can become the next coordinator who transfers and becomes a great head coach.
Y'all got much to say about the DC to going to the Jets? Like,
brother.
Good luck, huh? You probably should have hit him with the mayo of like, you know what? Thank you.
I told you what I told y'all. Didn't I tell you? I told y'all at the top of the season about that job, him taking that job with the Patriots, Gerard Mayo. I knew it. I said, watch, they gonna scapegoat this nigga. I knew it. And Glenn, I'm rooting for you. I hope that you can turn that ship around. But
that's the kind of jobs we get though. Like we can't never get. I ain't gonna go there.
It's not that. It's not that because 9 times out of 10, if you're getting hired to become a head coach, you're going into a situation that's a bad situation.
Not necessarily.
9 times
Sometimes
out of 10.
you can't get over the hump.
JC, I said 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. It's usually
more times than not.
9 times out of 10, bro. Come on now. This ain't basketball.
Niggas went to the finals or
coach,
championship coach a couple years ago.
Coach of the year is getting fired and shit. Nah, this ain't that.
That was wild. Dwayne Casey got fired the year he got coach of the year.
That's what I'm saying. So this ain't happen. If you won coach of the year in the NFL that same year,
you should be able to file some kind of lawsuit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's going on?
I won coach of the year. I got fired.
So that's not happening
unless he accepted his coach of the year.
If anybody can show me an instance in the NFL when that has happened, I have not seen it happen, especially not during my lifetime.
I think Stefanski winning coach of the year saved his job the extra year.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and Dwayne Casey gets fired. That's just crazy.
It's just, bruh, certain folks get more grace and time to right the ship than folks of our height do.
Who was the dude that used to do he was fired from the Warriors before Kerr took over?
Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson. Yeah,
I wasn't too mad at that one, but that wasn't that's an example of it not being a bad situation.
Bad situation,
not quite where because we would like.
That next season, I mean, they went to
they wasn't wrong.
Yeah, so it's like that's like,
and I remember like niggas remember Golden State fans were pissed. Even the players, not all of them, but some of the players were even pissed. And like I remember even seeing an article that I guess there was some like fans that caught Myers and the owner at like the airport or something and was talking shit like why y'all do that to Mark? Like why y'all do that to Mark? And they like, look, man, like I don't know everything. Just relax. Yeah. Like we got it. And they ended up
doing what they
did. Yeah.
No.
I remember reading this article like that before that season.
That nigga Kerr came in that bitch, said, "Here's what we finna do." David Lee, you getting
they won like 67 games or something, right?
Yeah, right. He said, David Lee, you getting the fuck up out of here.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Iguodala, you going to the bench. Harrison Barnes, come here. Draymond, you going to be a starter, huh? Curry, the ball is gonna be in your hands much less. What we finna do? Get your ass on that treadmill and run till I say stop, nigga. And your cardio. That's all you finna do is run around the court off of screens. And he implemented that Spurs offense. Next thing you know.
And I don't want to turn it into all basketball, but another thing that pissed them off that I remember and not just Warrior fans, but everybody was confused was when they traded Monte. I remember that was another one. Yeah. Like, what? You traded who? Like over because I think it was between him and Steph.
Yeah, it was.
Steph's ankles was always effed up and Smith. So we like, what? I remember I still got a Facebook post that's probably up where I'm like, why the hell Golden State do that? And boy, did I eat them words. Yeah. But it makes at the time Monte was averaging 25 a game.
I get it, but yeah, because Monte was taking the ball out of Steph's hands, man.
Steph wasn't even on the court.
I get what you said.
Get on the court, the ball.
Yeah, exactly. They knew that Monte, even once he got on the court, that nigga was not going to come up off the basketball, boy. It's funny because Jeff Teague talked about that on his podcast when, because he played at Georgia Tech with Al-Farouq Aminu, and he said as soon as he came there, as soon as he arrived to the school, that he knew Al-Farouq Aminu was a pro because he was like a sophomore, junior, and Al-Farouq Aminu was a freshman. And he was like, but fuck that, boy. I ain't passing this nigga the ball. I ain't deferring to this nigga. The fuck he think this is? He better get that bitch off the rim, nigga. I done been through the ACC, nigga. He was like, shit, I'm going to get my shot. So he was like, this shit, the Teague show. So that's basically the same thing that Monte Ellis was on. He was like, hey, shit, this the Ellis show, nigga. You better, shit, get it in where you fit in type shit.
He was a baller, though. I ain't going to lie.
No, he definitely a bucket. But I'm sorry, it's levels to this shit. He wasn't Steph Curry.
We didn't know that yet. But
yeah, we didn't.
He absolutely wasn't. Some people, and we also didn't know that Clay was gonna step into that 2 spot and do what he did. Mm-hmm. We didn't. I didn't know who F Clay was like that. He was just a little shooter nigga off the bench. I know it's crazy to say now, but yeah, at that time, that's what it was. But back to regular schedule programming. We're going to go to Isaiah squad. What's y'all new coach name?
Who?
Pete. Is this it?
Liam Cohen, whatever.
Oh, here this I'm thinking he talking about the Jewel Lloyd, Chelsea Plum trade and stuff, man. Just shut your ass up, man.
I'm turned up over that. Thank you, by the way. You know what I'm saying? It's Brink Plum season.
Okay. Anyways.
And Jack. But go ahead.
Anyways, nigga don't. I ain't gonna get into it with this nigga. He trying to start.
We gotta call Dust to get us a W episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, win a ring this decade and holla at me, bro.
Here you go. Let's not talk championships, nigga. Come on,
nigga. Hey, we straight.
Let's not talk championships, brother. This is LA.
We said this guy is when Brady was there. Brady had a lot of confidence in this guy to the tune of going over all of the, because Brady's a real detail oriented guy, so he would go over the whole team, everything the other team did, and this guy was a part of that with him. Every Saturday night or Sunday night if they was playing on Monday, Wednesday night if they was playing on Thursday, this guy Cohen was supposed to be that guy. So
this is another guy we're gonna have to wait and see. I mean,
yeah.
He had Baker looking
never been a coach, Isaiah, like you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So I mean never been a head coach. So
yeah, he's been down there. He was down there in Tampa with Baker and had him damn near MVP numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And our GM is the one that was like, let's get Baker. So we're kind of sitting back saying, what's up?
It's some nice little moves so far, ain't it? Like that we've been talking about.
For us, or
just just
or for JV.
You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like some competent guys who all have their own avenues of what they bring, and then Dallas missed out on all these niggas and said
hire.
Dallas. Nobody wants to go and have to put up with all of that stuff in Dallas, man. I know what it is.
Yeah.
They should coaches should be running to the gig.
Yeah, bro, because niggas, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Even Prime said I'm cool, and they probably would have wrote him a blank check.
I heard McCarthy said y'all gonna give me more than that.
Oh, wow.
Keep dealing with this.
That's what I heard how it went down, Jason.
Is he still a free agent right now?
Yeah. He's been connected to the Saints, but I don't know.
But just think about that, bro. Like, as a Cowboys head coach, you have to deal with your tall, frantic, erratic owner, who's also the GM, who probably hardly listens to your input as a head coach.
Man.
Then you got to deal with Dallas, Texas
Dallas
football,
head coach.
Dallas, Texas, and just Texas overall media and national media being on your head top. And it's like, yeah, you got control on the football field, but like,
here's what I love, Ant.
Like,
after you do all that
joystick niggas
and navigate all that, Ant.
Exactly.
He gonna take all the credit for the win.
Yeah, and then he gonna take all the credit. Like they said, he on the sideline. Soon as the game over with, doing interviews. Like he the one who wrote up the game plan and shit.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Nobody would have put up with that bull jive, bro. Come on, man. On the real.
Nobody wants to put up with that, bro.
Not no real coach. Feel me? That's why I ain't calling Brian Schottenheimer no real coach, but he gives a first time guy an opportunity type shit. That's what this was, because the other guys, the established dudes, wasn't gonna take the job.
Yeah. That's pretty much.
Oh shit! I gotta go, y'all boys.
Yeah, I was just about to say, nigga.
I gotta go.
All right, brother.
Right, be safe, man.
All right, bro.
I was like, you're getting a little close to your time, bro. Getting comfortable.
He got a game to rev?
Yeah. But he like 10 minutes away, though.
Oh, okay.
It was, oh, shit.
All right, let's get into these games, man. Final four. We had the Washington Communist Party versus the Eagles.
Hell of a game, hell of a season, kid, but this wasn't on you. Your defense fucking up.
The defense gave up 55 points.
And gave up penalties, too.
That was got out there and got to turn it.
Oh, and the penalties. Oh, my. You could tell that referee was getting frustrated at the end with the approachment call at the goal line. He was like, all right, next time I'm going to have to advise this and give it a score. I was like, oh, he done. This is the 5th penalty in a row.
I'm talking about Marshawn Lattimore had like...
Oh, in him too.
2 interferences and somebody...
I mean, they kept it within distance for a while, though. I think
it was 14
quarters when they really blew it open. Pause. Like, they kept it within reach.
He did, but
he tried. I mean, hell of a like Jaden has nothing to hang his head down about right now.
And plus, no one. I don't think anyone really had Washington this far in the postseason. So
you lucky to find somebody that had them in the postseason.
That's real talk.
But
let's keep it real. Too, new coach, new quarterback, everything.
And 30
like Coach said, 30
players. 13 last year.
And don't forget, Ragu, new owners too.
Yeah, everything new.
So for them to make it that far, I applaud them. But
go ahead, my bad.
No, you good. I just feel like, is this another opportunity too that could be gone? Because NFC East is one of them teams that could be weak, and then division could be tough the next year.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
and they're gonna have a better schedule, the worst schedule, however you want to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's based on that. You're right, Ragu. And then also, I think there is going to be the growing pain seasons. He has to go through that. Every quarterback goes through it. I don't care who you are. You're going to have. I mean, other than Mahomes, I guess, but every quarterback has that season or two where it's like, all right, like this year was off, or this happened, or it was a season from hell. It happens. So even if it happens next year, I don't want him or the organization to feel like, oh damn, like like the world is falling down. Like you got a taste of what you guys are capable of. So just kind of try to build a momentum, keep that competency within, and you guys should be all right. You faced a better team. That's really all it came down to.
When Saquon broke for 60, I was like, it's a wrap.
Oh, and those and you got
how many times we seen that this season?
And what was crazy is Washington. And what was crazy
that was
Washington just had a 18-play drive previously, and all that did was take one.
They checked out of that. They checked out of something into that, which was what I noticed.
Yeah.
And Jalen reverse pivot out and toss sweep, man. It was a beautiful play.
I just want
and Saquon,
I know we're not on the game yet, but man, I'm just thinking about what that would do for the running back market if Barkley and them can get this done.
Oh yeah, me and Ragu said earlier, from what these guys have done with a breath of fresh air and a new start, him and Henry, they had to have set the tone now.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pretty black marks now. But I was also talking to my pops earlier too, and yesterday, how I'm torn between I want to see D-Hop get a ring and I want to see Saquon get a ring.
Yes.
So it's like, I was like, damn.
I think there's more at stake with Saquon because we would be happy for Hop, but there's more at stake with Saquon because they literally admitted that they have a running back group chat to where they were like, okay, this is what needs to get done for us to, this isn't even for us. This is for the running backs to come about past us. So I feel like they're playing for something bigger than themselves.
They are.
And that's why, to me, it's pivotal for Barkley to get it done. I think he's probably already proved his point, but that was just, to me, that's the nail in the coffin. Like, there's nothing you can say at that point.
That's icing on the cake right there.
And did you see the Giants fan lit their building up green?
I did.
They're down bad. If you have a Giants fan in your family, check on them.
But most Giants fans probably aren't feeling bitter. They're happy for him.
For him, yeah.
They discussed it with their own franchise.
Yeah. That's what it really is. But it was cool. Even shit.
No, them niggas the one that kind of shitted on Saquon anyway, saying he wasn't worth this and he wasn't worth that.
That's like a small portion of them, Coop, and we probably know what type of fans those were.
I've dealt with those.
But you probably talk to more than me too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel bad for their fan base at all. You got what you deserve. A big fuck you, and I'm winning Super Bowl.
They made the decision to trade him. Whatever. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Whatever reason it was, that's what they decided to do.
Pretty much.
And then he did this.
And you know what's funny?
I'm happy for him. I'm glad.
But let me say this too for the Giant fans. Don't underestimate that he went to a good team where they have to worry about other people on the offense too. And that's why 2000. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying he's not a good player, JC. Don't get me wrong.
But what I'm saying, I still
great player.
kind of giving him an out though because they still seeing that he carried that garbage offense to 10 wins a couple years ago. So that still should have been
when he hurt himself.
Yeah,
that's what happens. So that's why I was telling Drake May to be careful this season because you'll hurt yourself on them boo-boo teams. Trying to be hero.
Oh, but what I'm saying is the season that he was actually healthy, like the healthiest he had been with the Giants, you saw what they did. They won 10 games and won a playoff game against a 12-win team. You know what I'm saying? That should have been enough to show you what Saquon was rather than just saying like, oh, well, they do got other niggas to worry about. He carried y'all offense. Y'all saw that.
Yeah.
And then they went
y'all tried to give Daniel Jones the credit.
Man, they did. They did. And see what he did.
Talking about
they got neither one. What they got neither one of them on your squad now.
They end up cutting him.
And you know what's funny? Just a little hit if, and that's a big word, but if Philly was to go on and win in 2 weeks, that will have now been the second player the Giants have let go and have now gotten a ring. Because they let go, even though he's nothing now. But Kadarius Toney wanted to go, he got a ring. Now if Saquon goes and wins, he might have a ring. That'll be 2 players that they've let go and now have gotten a ring if he wins in 2 weeks.
I mean, I don't know if I would use Tony as an example because you could do that.
I would not.
No. I'm just saying
bring up Juju. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, player, you know what I'm saying? Juju wasn't fit when he wasn't on the Chiefs. Now look at him balling again. Like, so sometimes it's just circumstances. But we see Saquon had an MVP caliber season this year.
Oh, yeah.
Darius Toney.
Well, I was just saying that'll be the second person that they've let go. That'll be another person.
Example I've ever heard in my life.
And that dude talked shit about the Giants after winning the bowl, and I was like, okay.
You don't even count
at all. Nigga had didn't he have the most drops that season?
Exactly. I'm saying he don't count for shit. That's why I was like, bro, cut it out. Darius Toney.
But
that boy got a ring and they don't.
Yeah,
what does the
they got 2 rings against the Patriots?
Who?
The Giants.
Oh,
that's because we weren't in full effect yet of cheating. That's
nigga.
all.
Shut up.
Cheaters prosper.
That was 10, 12 years in. What you talking about?
And hold on, didn't you see they beat y'all an undefeated season?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, they beat us twice. I never talk about
what
the Giants.
saying poetic justice? That's just like another nigga to down talk another nigga.
I don't ever talk shit about the Giants. What you talking about?
Post office worker stamp looking, no union aid.
No union.
I don't ever talk bad about the Giants. I don't. One team I don't ever talk about is the Giants because that's the one team I don't talk about.
You keep that energy, nigga. Now, what does the District of Columbia need to do this up?
Man, nothing, bro. Run it back, man. Just you gonna get better, and on top of that, y'all had injuries too. So I say run it back. Just run it back.
Nah, get some DBs, nigga. Get you some other effing DBs because it was a whole lot of getting toasted throughout this season. So that's what I would work on. Beef up obviously you can always use depth on the front seven. Never have enough edge rushers and all that. But the number one priority I would say for them is to get them some corners and safety.
That one corner, he's a rookie. And
he was
Philly is just a lot to deal with, JC. So
So you saying a little bad yesterday. You saying I'm making that sound easy of getting a corner?
Yeah, bro.
He putting it all on them, Paul.
Because hold on, and on top of that, you gotta remember Marshawn just got there, so he he just got there.
Yeah, you gotta let him get comfortable.
Yeah, Marshawn.
He didn't even get to really play a full year.
I think, like I said,
I feel like the corners need the lockdown corners in the league need to ask them to break back up the Brinks truck. Then if it's like that, because you got to deal with a receiver one pretty much every night, even on a bad team. You still got to deal with a Malik Neighbors or, you know what I mean? It's always somebody or Marvin Harrison. Like, you got to deal with something, even when you just playing a team that got 3-4 wins.
Right.
Jerry, what would you say for DC? What they need to do for something?
Honestly, you kind of just hit it on top of the head with the DBs. I mean, giving up 55 in that game was crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. I think y'all kind of overlooking that. When's the last time y'all seen somebody drop a 50?
Who really effectively had a passing touchdown though? One of those like rushes. Jalen had 3. Saquon had 2.
Saquon had 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had 3 apiece. So, who really got burnt out there?
I'm not gonna lie. I went to the movies for half the game with the family.
I would say too,
but I know throughout the season I was seeing a pattern of their DBs getting toasted though. So I was kind of using that more so than that exact night. But you're right. I didn't see, exactly what happened as far as the passing touchdowns that day.
Yeah, that was all a ground attack.
Yeah, AJ Brown's the only. had the only receiving touchdown.
I think, yeah, it wasn't. And then the one, didn't Smith get one at the end?
Nope. Just AJ.
Hey, they was turning the ball over, man.
Oh, and the turnovers hurt too. That was another.
But I'm pretty.
What was it? 4 turnovers in total.
You can't go all off of touchdowns.
Yeah,
they could be getting the ball down there to where all they got to do is, you know what I'm saying, get a few yards too. So you got to watch that type of split too. Them long plays.
It was some of that.
As much as the rushes sometimes.
And also too, though, we do preach a lot on this show that if you can, as a defense, get touchdowns, and I think they collected 21 points off those turnovers, and that's huge. They were able to capitalize off.
Take care of the football.
Took care of the football, and did excellent in red zone slash goal to goal. They were very effective in that area.
Yep.
Was it 7 for 7?
Let's go to the extravaganza. Fourth time supposed to be the charm, right? Let's go Bills and Chiefs, man.
Man, what the fuck?
I'm not rooting for the Chiefs, but I couldn't be happier to see Josh Allen lose. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Where did they go wrong for real?
It's 15, bro. I'm with Ragu. It's 15.
It literally is.
That's literally what he's losing to. He's losing to 15. Like, I mean, what you want him to do?
He said, "What you want us to do?" When they took their respective leads.
Since he's been on the show all the time, we try to have all these think pieces and all this extra shit. It's 15.
Yeah.
It's 15 in that coach.
Yesterday though, the Bills got out coached. They got out coached, and I don't know why they so afraid of MVP candidate cutting it loose. But it's like they didn't want the guy to throw the ball.
But you said the same thing in the Baltimore game, that they kind of protected
this year
game too,
or last year.
The last game that he just had against Lamar, they was protecting him in that game too.
Hey, and see,
remember, because you and Isaiah said last week, Josh would have had to show me, like.
And who's the guy that I've been mentioning for a couple of years now? Spags. You're not about to just be able to run bubble screen on 3rd and 9.
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to keep running QB draw. I mean, let's keep
that is that nigga split. Yeah, that is a split too.
And Spags, you're not about to just be getting away with that. So,
yeah, Josh didn't really start throwing it until he ain't had no choice. Don't let them numbers fool you.
Yeah. But JC, you said you left for a minute. Tell me,
not this game. That was the Eagles game.
Did you see any? Me and Coop and Fame was already talking about this. Any, just like drop back, throw the football for Josh Allen, or is it all RPO?
It was RPO, or he was getting they was throwing niggas at him, and he kind of got thrown off his square and tried to do some heroic type play. That was mostly what I saw.
The whole thing, yeah. All I saw was RPOs and tags and
greens,
almost like a college
offense.
Quarterback too, Dre. Just a big, a grown. Just a grown ass college QB, bro, is what they. I don't know if the man can't play, but that's what they treat him like, man.
And it's just funny too, because when they went up briefly, the first time they went up 10-7, my dad was just for a split second was like, yes, and then he realized, shit. There's still 2 other quarters to go with number 15 back there. Never mind. He was like, fuck.
And I'm gonna be like, even though I've been a big Josh Allen advocate, this season has kind of deterred that, because I'm tired of the coddling to where it's just like we just act like he's just like this perfect QB.
But if it was Lamar,
every little thing with Lamar gets nitpicked. And then, obviously the bullshit that they, did with Mahomes with the having the nigga puppet lynched or whatever, like it's kind of turned me off. So it's like I said, I'm not rooting for a Chiefs 3-peat, but I did want, because he had to see the Bills, I was more than happy for him to take care of business this day. And shout out to James Cook, because
it's crazy that everything got to be like that.
James Cook also had a very,
and what's funny,
sneaky, really good, very damn good season. And people been screaming that, Allen ain't got no helps with so much. They didn't even realize that Cook went the F off this year, more so than anybody anticipated.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because why wouldn't they give him the ball more, bro? Why did they go away from giving him the rock?
Yeah.
Some of these old cores,
you have
I said it before,
rushing yards to drive you scored. So why?
Sometimes they out scheme themselves, Coop.
Yeah, they shot.
It's like they stopped. It's like they stopped doing what got them there.
Yep.
Bro, sometimes these coaches be out scheming themselves. I don't know what they saw, and I would love to ask them why y'all stopped running Cook.
And they had their chance to win the game. They was up in the fourth quarter a couple.
Yep.
Bro,
22-21.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was over for a second.
Bro, when they was driving at the end, they
was driving and they was already up. I was like, y'all in trouble.
They had them.
And then I know they had the, controversial 4th and 1 or whatever. I mean, that could have went either way. But
I ain't gonna lie, I thought he didn't get it myself.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like there wasn't enough to turn it over, because I know people look at the yellow line. They've been stressing that since I was a kid, that's not the official first down line.
The angle I got, that nigga Chris Jones was in the way. So
yeah, so there wasn't enough to overturn.
He was in the way of the camera, and he was in the way of the ref. So they can't tell exactly how far he got that ball.
If they called it first, they would have gave it to him, probably. Yep. But they couldn't see it.
Yep. So,
and what was funny is, like, one line judge ruled it good, another one was like,
But the nearsighted one called it no good, though.
Believe me, y'all, I was looking for anything.
I know.
Hey, no, they wanted the Bills to win, bro. I think the money or whatever you call it was on the Bills.
They tried, man.
And also, James Cook had a hell of a touchdown too on that when he punched it. I think the first time when he got hit in midair and still reached out. When I saw that,
that's gonna be iconic in Bills history. But had they went on to go to the Super Bowl, that would have been iconic.
I just want to give the running back his flowers, because we've been kind of critical of James Cook on this show. So you know what I'm saying, we gotta give it to him. Yeah,
I have to.
For sure.
JC, man,
we gotta give it up, bro.
You're 100% right, bro. Wow, I think I said something about him being mid or something on here.
Yeah,
and he's one of the better running backs in the league. Sure. And I don't know if he's worth $20 million like his brother tweeted out during the game, but I believe it's time to pay him, though. I believe
200.
He probably been in the lab with Big Bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what did it.
207 carries.
Like, look, man, I'm almost out of here, but I can still teach you my fundamentals. So come on over here, little bro.
And Cook had just this season alone 207 carries for a little over 1,000 yards and 15 tutties.
15 touchdowns? Oh man, give me the money. Where is it at, bro?
Right.
Show me the 15 touchdowns.
You ain't got to say a little over 1,000, nigga. He had 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
That's how much he had?
He had over.
Like we said,
$10.
$10.
Exactly. You ain't gonna say, he had 10.06. I got $10, nigga.
Nah, he definitely. Ragu said, "Pay me now." Nah, he deserved that the year he had and how critical we been.
Man, if I score 15
they've
touchdowns,
been crying about a running back all this time, and then they turn around and not gonna pay the one they got. That'd be crazy.
I wish I would score 15 tuds in a contract year.
Yeah. Show me the money.
I'm just curious to see if Barkley is able to get this done. What it does for the running back market?
If he goes in there and wins the Super Bowl alone, it's a done deal. You better start paying these.
He's gotten at least a hundo every playoff game though. It ain't like he's just there. Like he's balling. You could damn near say he single-handedly beat us. If we keeping it a hundo, Jalen wasn't really doing spit that game. That was Saquon. Every time we had them on the ropes, Saquon bust for one.
Every time Saquon got the ball, he's running like, oh my God, I still can't believe I have room.
The nigga put up 2 hundo in a playoff game, man. What are we talking about? What the F are we talking about, bro?
205 to be
These
exact.
owners can keep trying to collude all they want to. These running backs, I feel like are gonna bust them gates wide open.
JC, he as soon as he touched it in the playoffs, in the championship game, he got somewhere with that shit. So yeah, I feel the narrative. I just don't want the Chiefs to win. So we got a lot riding on this part.
For sure.
However, there are a lot to deal with.
They are a lot to
deal with. It's gonna come down to somebody making a play, a big time play.
And real quick, back to your note on Spags on the little how he on Buffalo running those bubble screens. You know damn well on those screen pass plays, Spags got all excited. He's like, "Oh, you want to run that shit?
I got some place for that."
He goes, "You want to run it on 3rd and 9?"
Ragu, honestly, you said it best. The niggas McDermott got out coached. That's honestly what happened.
Yeah,
let's keep it real. That's what happened.
The old core.
He got out coached.
And maybe this is what I said. And maybe McDermott was so wrapped up in the calling defense trying to stop 15 that it didn't dawn on him that they stopped running Cook. But I bet you today he looked at that film.
Right.
Like, bro, come in my office.
Why didn't we keep it?
Like, why did we stop running? Why we kept running QB draw and bubble screen?
They could have popped him, man. They could have popped him.
Yeah.
And then that last kid, bro, man, that was just...
And that's why I really don't like the head coach over there calling plays. Coach the team. What up, Frank?
I mean, it works for my coach.
Right here on All Grind.
Works for my coach. So I can't say nothing about it. So yeah, some niggas need to let somebody call the play. What does Buffalo need to do this summer?
Wait for Patrick Mahomes to retire.
Damn.
That's the only way you're going to ever get to a Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
If that number 15, Mr. Mahomes, retires, then he can win.
Somebody made a great point that these niggas had to deal with a dynasty for 20 effing years. The nigga finally retires, and now you got to deal with number 15.
If they are on the most,
the Bills
that's
can't
called
unlucky. Matter of fact, hold on, they went back though. They said you lose 4 Super Bowls straight, then you get mid to trash, then you got to deal with Brady, then he retires, and then you got to deal with 15.
They just can't get no love.
Them niggas can't catch a break, boy. They gotta lose us.
It's funny too because I have a buddy.
I just don't think they're gonna be the ones to do it.
I have a buddy of mine. He was out in Buffalo for a week for a wedding, and he goes, you go into the store like the day they left because they left the day after they left today, and they went to the store last night. He goes, bro, you can hear a pin drop everywhere you go. He goes, I seen
some footage of like a whole plane full of Bills fans on their way to Kansas City. Like, I know that was a sad plane ride home. They was turned up on the way. They was all turned up.
I could not imagine being in that shit, Jason.
Yeah, my friend said
that's why I'm careful about traveling to see my team.
I would be the most hostile motherfucker ever.
I remember Norm tried to get me to drive to the Bay with him for a Niner Rams game, and I was hesitant about that. Just to get that 5-hour drive home. If we lose.
He's like, I got to think about that drive on the way back. Hold on.
And we ended up not going, and I was glad because the Niners beat on us that game too.
Hey, and look, They get their check Tuesday, right? JC, when the team lose,
right? We spent all our flight money.
Yeah.
Now you in the new city. You don't even want to go out no more to check it out or nothing. Like
you gotta just take that L and go back home.
Man. I know you and Coop both been there.
Bro, I'll be looking like I'll be the most.
I ain't traveled to see my squad yet, but I plan on it one day.
Man, yeah, talking about a person who has traveled to see their squad lose. I'd be telling everybody on the plane, don't look at me. Look this way, man.
Do y'all ever get caught up with like other fans of y'all team on the same flight?
Yes. I'll be looking like, what's it say? I'll be like, all right, you got it.
You see them on the plane walking past?
Yeah.
Hey, Ragu. They walk down the aisle, they be like, hey, what's up, man?
Hell yeah.
Hey, Ragu, you want a little fun fact? You know,
What's
I used to be scared to go, like when y'all were still in Oakland, I used to be scared to go to a Rams Raiders game that's in Oakland. Like, because I'm like, nah, I don't know what them fans would do. Like, I really F around, catch a beer can or something.
I heard all the stories. Yeah.
The black.
Like, I don't know about that stadium.
I don't blame you, man.
Vegas now, but Oakland, I was like, I don't know about that.
I don't blame you, low key, bro.
He's like,
that's why I was bringing it up. Like, was I on to something? Like,
in LA, it definitely was a risk.
Oh yeah. I mean, we might be cool now if y'all were to come to LA. We might be cool now, but yeah, back at that time, yeah, for sure. Before the Rams came back, because we probably built at least. We probably done grown at least, I'll say about 20-30%, in the last 8 years.
I will say this. We have to play better at SoFi, bro. Our record stinks.
what's the record at SoFi?
Not good, Dre. I think we only won twice.
The way you said that.
Did y'all lose both the games? Did y'all play it? Wait, both the last two times we played y'all, was both of those at SoFi or was it 1-1? Like, was one at Vegas, one at SoFi? I know the one that Baker did
15-10 was at.
I know the one that
SoFi.
Baker did the spit. I know that was SoFi.
And you guys got to see the chart.
This one this year was at SoFi too.
And them the only two times
we might only won once. I'm talking about between y'all and the Chargers.
Yeah.
Bro, we might be like 1-7 or some shit.
Nah, because y'all didn't get swept. Oh, because y'all probably went in Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
We usually trade off with the Chargers. This year they swept us for the first time, but I think we like Raiders record at SoFi.
But that would mean they not good at Allegiant either. So
they beat us this year. There.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying the overall
Yeah.
record probably ain't the best if y'all winning in Vegas because y'all splitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we do. We usually do.
What you think the Bills need to do?
They need to fire the old core. They need to go in a different direction. They need to let Josh Allen grow up. Let him be a grown man and stop running bubble screen in the playoffs. I'm just saying. I know it sounds like I'm
my fault,
Ragu.
Fang said send him the link.
What, for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Fame, I just talked to
Oh.
So you trying to get a little Super Bowl prediction in?
But yeah, JC, man, you asked me, bro. So stop. You can't. Spagnuolo and guys of that
caliber.
Nature. Yeah, Dre. They're not about to let you get away with that kind of shit, bro. You running QB draw in the AFC Championship.
He's like, who do you think we are? The Jets.
Hey, decline it.
Like every now and then, right? You can get away with running a little quick, simple something and getting the first down.
Yeah, but not every play.
Well, you can't base your whole offense off that and expect to fool a seasoned defensive coach like Steve, man. I just feel like I'm watching the game, bro. When they ran bubble screen 3rd and 9, I just threw my hands up like, oh, what?
But Ragu, that does seem like something that a lot of teams have been doing like on them third and longs, like they tried a little bubble screen.
Bro, this is all day.
I think that's like a new NFL thing, honestly.
But like I would understand if it was like, it's implemented every once in a while, but if you're doing every play or every other play,
this was all.
Because I ain't gonna lie, McVay even does that split with Puka a lot. Like I've even noticed that it works a lot.
You got two great slot receivers though, even though they turned into good ones and twos though. Cooper Kupp and Puka are great receivers that can pull that off.
You got Mac Hollins and I don't know who else.
I'm trying to be serious for once. But no, it's just the fact that did Josh Allen know how to read defenses? Because why are you trying to pull that off? Pause. And they send in the whole house. You really gonna try to pull an RPO when they blitz in the whole house like that?
Bro, they joysticking him, cool.
Exactly.
They treat the dude like he a college dude. He run around talking about he an MVP though.
Because he has been playing his own game. How long are we gonna get this fool to grow up?
He the one running around talking about he an MVP.
And he's been in the league for how long? He came in 17?
7-8 years. Came in with Mahomes, right?
Came with Lamar now.
Yeah, Lamar. He was in Lamar's draft.
Oh, Lamar's draft. My bad.
Lamar's, yeah.
But Mahomes was what, the year before?
Yeah, 2017. Yeah. And like JC said, every QB has their pains. Even Mahomes was struggling in 2018.
Right.
But it's like, come on now. But he grown up. He has grown up.
I was going to ask y'all, too, before we get into the prediction. Because I know we saw the Patriots, but, like, what is it that we're missing about these guys, man, to where they just running the table like this? Like, we're going on 3 years straight. Like, I know, y'all are the football minds. Like, what is it that y'all see of what it is that the Da Vinci Code that the league can't figure out?
With the Chiefs?
Take a crack at it, yeah.
Well, first and foremost, the Chiefs have continuity, not just from a team standpoint, but from a staff standpoint as well.
That is true. Most people get their staff snatched from them.
And you also got to realize you got to get players to buy into what you're preaching.
Well, Nagy left, right, and came back. His ass, they found out he really couldn't coach.
That's right.
Bro, it's 15, right? And
nigga raccoon.
And it's the good coaching. It's the great coaching.
What I say, JC, wait for 15. You gotta wait till 15 retires.
Oh my! It always comes back to that.
You gotta wait for 15 to retire.
And then after him, it'll be what? Jane Daniels' turn.
You can't even call it, bro. This level of dominance.
Yeah, it's just
guess who would do something like this.
And it's not, and they're not just winning. They're not just winning this year and then missing the playoffs for the next 2-3. They're winning on a consistent basis.
And it's hard. We know how hard it is to win football games. Like it's hard to win football games, bro. So to do it at this level, I just don't want that to just go unnoticed like it's casual. Like for these niggas to consistently win the way they are, and then on the verge of a potential three-peat, like it's
crazy.
It's crazy, bro. Like we're witnessing some legendary spit in real time, and I just want us to, not take it for granted. You know what I mean? Because this is something we're gonna be telling our grandkids and spit about one day, like that we saw these games.
Yeah, and somebody's got to, and it's Philly is a team that can beat these guys, man.
Oh, absolutely. They have the power to do so. But how's their? I know they had not major few because the announcer Burkhart kept announcing Eagles players getting hurt on the offensive line, but they're still playing through the pain. But I was like, he kept mentioning it as if they were
right. You're right. It was the center.
Yeah,
center position.
Because every time the camera went to him, they were like, they're already down.
The guy who actually was out ended up having to finish the game because the guy who replaced him got hurt during the game.
Mm-hmm. I was like, shit. So, and luckily they got 2 weeks. So we'll see how serious everything really is.
We'll do our predictions now, and then we'll dive in a little more next week with the Super Bowl preview. Was Fame still pulling up, Coop? Got something.
I told him you sent it.
So yeah, we got Chiefs and Eagles again.
Part 2.
Again.
And you know what's funny? The Chiefs have played San Francisco.
We did. Just like
we did this, didn't we?
And what's funny is the Chiefs have now versed the Niners twice and Philadelphia twice.
Yep. That is true, Jay. I did not know that.
You're not winning the Super Bowl without playing you guys. Well, the Rams did, but we the only one. We got lucky.
You feel lucky?
We dodged the bullet. We got lucky. Everybody else, you have to go through these niggas.
And if I was in the league right now,
and JC,
I would want to pop them.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I was thinking about, Ragu? And it's gonna sound effed up, but I be thinking about what you said too. Like somebody needs to take the fine on 15. One good time.
Somebody gonna have to take that run.
That's the.
That's if he want to keep playing in people's face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He do be playing. Like,
yeah,
and from what I hear, they're supposed to be talking about that this summer, as far as like the quarterbacks with the slide and turning into running backs, and not like they're supposed to be talking about that this summer. So we'll see. I mean, right now he's taking advantage of the rules that are in place that protect him, but hopefully they have a conversation about that, because I feel like F the bullshit, even low key the slider. Once you take off, nigga, you a back.
You're a runner.
You're not going to be playing this game with you. Oh, maybe he slide, maybe he don't. Once, nigga, if you decide to slide, that's on you. If you decide to slide, that's on you, nigga. So you might as well turn into a running back. And I bet you them niggas will think twice after that. It's easy to take off running when you know you protected. You know what I mean? You see what happened to Stafford in that Eagles game when he got effed up. You see that nigga didn't move another muscle. That nigga said, "Nah, F that. Them niggas ain't playing."
That was crazy.
I don't know if y'all remember that. That nigga got smacked. He got the first, but that nigga didn't run again. I seen him the time. So that lets me know these niggas will think twice if you let them get smacked like these backs do.
Matt Stafford said, "Nope, not again."
Yeah, he said, "I'm cool on that."
He said, "I just sacrificed my life for that first down."
Especially at 36 years old, I can imagine like that. It's different.
What the homie do on Friday? He was like, "No." No.
Boy, get your butt in this car out here.
Right. And that's why I thought Josh Allen was gonna learn his lesson, the way he was getting all curled up and fucked up and shit. I'm like,
that's a perfect example, cool, because this nigga be tucking his shoulder, or like the bullspit Baker did to Bobby Wagner that who pointed out last week. Man, these niggas deserve to get effed up in. If y'all, you know what I'm saying, don't just protect one side.
Yeah.
They gonna do all
if you're gonna lower your shoulder,
man, make it a free fall. I bet you them niggas won't be doing that spit no more.
No, they won't. Think twice.
And Cam, look at the brutal beating Cam had to take. Y'all wasn't protecting and doing all that spit then. They was
hell no. They definitely let Cam get beat on.
Spit Cam was doing, but Josh Allen is far more protected.
They definitely let Cam get, like, it was criminal what they let happen to him.
Yeah.
Compared to the other guys.
Well, we got Chiefs and Eagles, man. You guys have a week if you want to change your pick and all of that, but this is real time before we got matchups and injury reports and all that bullshit. Which direction are we going for February 9th?
I'm taking Philly 35-28.
We not coming back before this?
We're gonna have one Super Bowl. We're gonna have like a we do the Super Bowl preview episode where we dive in a little more in the matchups and all that shit. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll have one more prediction then too.
Yeah.
But it might not be the same crew, you feel me? So we'll see who are there that day.
Yeah, I'm liking Philly here. Finally.
I think he picked Philly last time too.
He did.
Anyone against the Chiefs, he'll root for.
Ragu. I got a couple fun facts for you, real quick, before Coop make his pick.
Go ahead, brother.
Do you know what your first episode ever on Grind was?
Who, me?
No, Ragu.
Oh, Ragu.
My first?
Your first ever episode on Grind. Do you remember what the subject matter was?
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Super Bowl preview.
Was it?
Yep. That was your first episode with us. It was you, me, and Isaiah.
What's Super Bowl?
The Rams and Bengals.
This was Rams and Bengals.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
Because JC was on the way talking shit about me, saying it was about the Julio shit. And I was like, you bring him on the show. I was like, all right, yeah, I'll be there, nigga.
Oh, yeah, I did. I said it was
I got a partner there. I remember that episode.
I started our episode. You didn't even know that's what I was talking about.
That shit crazy. I remember that.
Oh,
shit.
wow.
Because I remember after they won, this nigga JC played that California.
Good times, man. Good times. You taking me back to a happier place. Cool. I would have loved to have that feeling again. But again, like at the same time, I need to be thanking the football guys because I just thought about it. We're the only team that didn't have to beat the Chiefs to win a Super Bowl. They didn't have to deal with the Chiefs.
He's like, thank God.
Thanks to Joseph.
And I think Norman said that like at the time we was going back and forth because he was saying like, man, I don't even care about making the Super Bowl. Like we can't see the Chiefs for some reason. And then once the Bengals beat the Chiefs, then he was like, oh hell no, we finna beat y'all niggas. Now he wanted to go to the Super Bowl. But as you can see, y'all seen what happened. But
hey, niggas didn't even beat Baltimore, so it don't matter who the 49ers go against in the Super Bowl.
Norman, he mad about that to this day. He'll say he felt like they would have beat Cincinnati. And I ain't gonna lie, I low-key agree with him.
Really?
Yeah, I think they would have beat Cincinnati. They wasn't ready, bro. You imagine that version of Devo going against Eli Apple?
Damn.
Yeah. That's the normal program.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's a terrible matchup.
Right there, Jay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't know, man. And because of everything that might transpire this week, and just I made a lot of money off of Mahomes, so I'm trying to be respectful.
He's going business wise.
But I do want to see Philly win. So as of right now, I'm gonna go Philly. And I'll say like 33-30, something like that, high scoring game.
Well, the first one was high scoring, so this one for sure might be through the roof.
Yeah. Hopefully Jalen learned from his mistakes in the last one. He didn't even have that many mistakes.
I was gonna say he didn't really have a mistake.
But the mistake he made was a big one. So hopefully he don't do nothing like that.
Yeah,
because honestly, I ain't gonna lie, that might be the best performance we ever seen of a losing quarterback in Super Bowl history. He couldn't, other than the fumble, he couldn't have played a better game. But the fumble turned into 7 points. So.
And when playoff time starts, turnovers need to be minimal.
Damn near non-existent.
Literally.
I'm thinking, man, the Eagles gonna ambush these boys.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even tell you the other fun fact, D.
What?
Also, one of our first sports figures that noticed our grind was on one of your takes about the last Chiefs and Eagles Super Bowl game.
Yeah.
That was when Bart Scott liked your shit.
I was like, they got a hell of a defensive line. They got a block on Sunday. It's almost the same thing again, Bart. Same thing.
A couple years later.
They got a hell of a defensive line they got to deal with, bro.
I remember I called Ragu. I was like, hey, who is this nigga right here who's got a picture with Stephen A? Like, Ragu got the whole rundown.
It's the same thing. That's right. I remember that now, JC. Yeah. So, yeah, it's the same thing. Maybe even better with this time around.
Yep, 2 years later.
Yeah, this ain't the same. This I would say this is a better Eagles team.
Better D-line. The team, yeah, they got Saquon, so, in general,
they got Saquon, and Devontae is 2 years older. That matters, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I was speaking specifically to the D-line.
The rookie nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was in the rookie of the year race. Oh.
Quignon?
Yeah, they got some better pieces this time around.
Yeah. They had good players before, and they lost on the last play of the game, right?
Right.
I expect them to ambush KC 26-17. They're gonna beat them by 2 scores.
Woo. Damn. Yeah, that'll be that. There's the hot take.
I don't even sound right, Ragu. They technically lost 1 game this season.
I'm hating.
All season.
They technically
they lost 1 game. And they just beat the team that beat them.
You trying to say I'm hating, brother?
I'm saying the favorite team is in the AFC West.
And AFC West bias has a lot.
Hey man, I'm professional.
Oh shit! So if you were the betting man, betting your house money, you would put it on the Eagles.
If he did, he damn
the
sure
score. I said
he
maybe
damn
not.
sure ain't doing that score. Yeah, he damn sure ain't doing that spread. I promise you that. Matter of fact, let me see the spread real quick before next week. Let me see what they got the spread opened up at, man.
I honestly do think the Eagles gonna win the game. Cool. Maybe I might not stick with that 26-17, but I got the man. They got it. They ready for these guys, man. This time.
Oh, brother.
We actually could just replay what Ragu said last time on the page.
Yeah, I was
of how they could beat the Chiefs. So they got it. They got the game as a pick'em. It's 1.5 going the Chiefs' way.
1.5.
Yep.
Chiefs plus or Chiefs minus 1.5. I mean.
Yep. And the over is 50.
26-17. What I got?
That's easy money. That's easy money. But there might be a trap, so I'll leave it alone.
What I got? 43. I got under. Yeah, it's going under. It's going under.
Yeah, that's a trap. I wouldn't touch that.
It's going under, brother. Telling you. 26-17 Eagles, man. I'm sticking with it. Get them.
Get some of that weed you smoking.
What you doing?
All right, y'all gonna say, damn, Red was right. Y'all gonna be like, damn, this nigga said they wasn't gonna be scoring.
Yeah, and if you're right, don't be texting me.
It's probably gonna start off like that.
I'm saying
It's probably gonna start off like that, but I think it'll pick up like toward the second half, where they're gonna blow past that 50.
He said, if you're right, don't be texting me either.
Yeah, don't be texting me, nigga. Don't be like, motherfucker.
It's a trip to a lot of stuff during games. You be the one that said something or something about
I
something.
do, yeah, I do. I ain't gonna cap to you. I do, bro.
Cool. What we doing, brother?
Oh, I'm gonna be making 3,500 catering, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Fuck the game.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
Give me my money.
You got to put a little something of that on the game.
Hell no, brother. I love my paper. No, like you said, I've been saying this since
I might be working through this year, man. I'm new at the job, so I can't be requested, Super Bowl Sundays off. You know what I mean?
But if I'm a businessman, Chiefs all day. Gotta go to Chiefs.
Yeah, I've always said that if I feel like Mahomes is gonna lose, then I'm not betting.
Yeah,
like I don't. That's the new Brady. You don't bet against Mahomes. And my pocketbook proves it because I won a lot of money with the Chiefs.
True.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That is true.
Even though last year, I ain't gonna lie, I was biting my fingernails at the last Super Bowl, man. I was looking like a Chiefs fan because it was packed. Everybody in there was going for the Niners. It was like me and a couple other niggas. But the funny thing is, everybody in there that was going for the Chiefs was going for them for the same reason. We had dollars on them.
Yeah.
So we was cutting up in there. I was in Vegas too for that. It was cracking. I did the Super Bowl episodes, all that. We did that in Vegas.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yep. That was a fun weekend, man. That was my first time. Because even when they came to LA, I was just like, man, I ain't messing with that spit up there. I ain't messing with them freeways because I know how our traffic get. But I went to Vegas for the Super Bowl atmosphere, and it was amazing.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I hope Saquon wins. I will pick the Eagles 25. I'm gonna go out Ragu's book 25-17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you got a 2-point conversion somewhere in there.
It's over for you dudes.
If they hear next week, I bet you them predictions is changing. That's not gonna be their final entry.
I'm gonna stick with the script. I ain't gonna change.
It's over for them dudes, Tracy. This is it.
Well, don't give them fuel if they're watching this show, Ragu.
Saquon is like, man, I'm the guy. I'm that, like Coop say, no lies. Saquon is that guy.
I'm ready. Saquon is ready.
My brothers, we are one game away from the NFL season being officially over.
I'm sick.
One game left.
Oh, it seemed like we was just here.
Exactly.
On the prediction episode.
Just doing predictions, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know that's coming soon too.
And then not only do
I know you missed it, but you got to come to the recap, bro.
I'll definitely be there, bro.
Now we have
will be there, bro.
We got the Super Bowl, and then right after that, the draft.
Well, shit, we still got NBA.
Yeah, NBA, brother. Yeah. You see what I'm talking about with y'all niggas, man?
It's NBA.
Act like it's not a whole nother sport going on right now.
Yeah, they act like this is the season finale or something.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Let's enjoy this last grand finale, and then everybody lock in with their NBA squads. Ragu, you're going to be a little disappointed. I'm telling you right now, because I've already been, you know what I'm saying?
I told you I went to the game, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, so you got a taste of it already. Okay. You got a taste of it. Oh.
Bro. So, yeah.
Man, well, it was a hell of a season, man. I had so much fun with y'all, man. I couldn't ask for a better crew.
Damn, the season really went by.
I can't wait for the Super Bowl preview. We're gonna make sure we turn up one more time, and with a bang. Pause.
Any Seagull fans that see this, pull up so we can just talk shit.
Hey, cool. Remember we went viral because we was talking about the Eagles last time?
That was the year.
Hey, Ragu, me and Coop went viral on IG because we was talking shit about the Eagles on the podcast.
That's it.
I was like, yo,
man. The memories are coming up, man. Them niggas was attacking the hell out of us. They was so mad. And then we went back in the comments after the game, too. Like, yeah, what was y'all saying? What was
I know Marv went in the comment.
I know in the
comments.
I had a couple Eagles fans that they just angle like they just gave it up like, man.
I'm
right,
trolling, man.
I was gonna say, when you guys went online to post after the game, did you get any responses back or not?
Yeah, I just told you. I had some Eagles fans tell me straight up, like, man, I can't even say nothing, bro. Like, you got it.
I can already.
You can go back to the post. It should be on there somewhere.
Yeah, they were.
I can already see
like, nah,
you two.
I didn't give them the prop because
all the spit we done said though. We be praising the Eagles and all that spit. As soon as we get to talking spit, now niggas want to make us go viral.
They had a soft ass run, and then y'all want to talk shit because y'all beat up on the 4th string quarterback. I was like, no,
exactly. It don't take away from the Super Bowl game. That was a great game, and you see, we're not talking spit now, are we? Because they had some legitimate playoff wins now. Exactly. Back then, y'all, it was cupcake. Like, I'm sorry, that's what y'all did that this season. We give it to y'all. We ain't
y'all can go in there and beat a damn what's the name, and then struggle against a Colt team that ain't had no good quarterback. Get the fuck out of here. 17, 16. I remember that shit. Y'all remember?
So we'll put a button on that part. You guys, I don't think any of you guys were here for when we did our All-Star special for the NBA teams. But they did announce the All-Star starters, so I at least want to do that part with the crew I have here today. And you guys could tell me, like I said, I didn't get y'all picks because y'all wasn't here for it, but y'all could tell me what y'all agree with or if y'all feel somebody got snubbed in the starter.
I'm going to tell you right now, I have at least one I disagree with on East and West.
Okay. So let's start on the East backcourt. They chose Jalen and Donovan. How y'all feel about that? And if I'm not mistaken, on our show, that was who we had too. I think I suggested Melo.
I think
unanimously we all agree because I go off of what we agree on as one. I think it was 6 of us. So if it's 5 against 1, then I just go with that. So as a podcast, we agreed with Jalen and Donovan. So are y'all cool with that?
No, I think LaMelo should be in there. He's averaging damn near 29 a game.
Ooh.
So,
mind you, when we did that podcast, LaMelo only had 8 wins. When we did that,
he got 12 now, but still, it's like ain't it about performance?
For a starter, though,
it's about performance, right? We're not going off the team.
You can't have 8 wins to start in the All-Star game. I'm sorry, cool.
He said no.
No. It's about performance. Let's take it old school to where it goes off performance.
Well, old school went off of just what the fans want to see, and that was it. It went off the most popular. That's how Yao Ming was making it every year, even though he wasn't playing.
No, man. Get that to my man Melo, man.
So who you taking off?
I'll take Donovan off.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's
crazy. The way they've been playing, bro, the engine he's been for Cleveland, you take him off for Melo?
Yeah, well. Not taking the New York off. What you what shit is that?
I think you don't want that smoke with Chev and Sosa. That's why you take it.
No, they don't want the smoke with me because I seen that bullshit too.
What'd they say that you didn't like?
What? Don't Chev say that I don't like?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Chev be wild.
What
that nigga?
Can we start with Julius Randle right here? I was about to say, what don't Chev say that?
Yeah,
wow.
He let that Julius Smith go now, but we had a whole.
But back then he was. He always defended.
And now he be trying to revise history, like he don't remember what we talking about. Ragu and Jay, what y'all think? Are y'all cool with Jalen and D Mitch?
Yeah, I like them there.
Oh, we can't hear you, OG.
Oh,
my bad. I can't really say. If they got picked, they deserve it. I'm gonna just say it like that because I can't really judge. I haven't seen enough for them either one of those two ball.
Got you. For the front court, we got Tatum, Towns, Giannis. No really argument there, right?
You can take Tatum off.
For who?
No, I'm just playing. No, Tatum. Tatum Giannis is cool. That's a dope front court.
I thought you was trolling Dre for a second.
I was, but I was talking to no, Tatum has definitely been balling because he on my fantasy team. He been balling.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You made a little turnaround after you took Wemby.
Bruh. And I want to thank and the person who traded me, I hope he watches the show. Thank you for taking Jimmy Butler off my hands, brother.
I know. That's crazy.
He got suspended again, too, for leaving a shoot around.
That nigga traded him Jimmy Butler and Julius Randle for Wemby and turned Coop whole season around.
I had like 6 straight wins.
I'm probably not even making playoffs, bro.
Oh, you will.
I'm rooting for you, man. Hopefully you take it off. I know I'm out. I got 7 niggas on IR right now.
That'd be killer about this shit. So.
Yeah, I had a very unlucky season, bro. But I won a couple years ago, so
that's what's up.
I won a couple years ago, and last year I made the championship. I was one day away from going back to back. So maybe this is my season from hell because I just had 2 great years.
So the hangover.
Probably.
Did you win both of those years that you were in?
I lost last year on the last day. He came back.
Oh.
I think I was up like 70, 80 points. And this nigga picked up like two little bum role players that ended up getting a bunch of points because everybody rested. I think Pritchard had like a 30-point
basketball
triple-double.
shit, man.
It was like some shit like that, bro. And that's how I lost in the championship from going back to back.
She was like, "What type of shit?"
Yep, that's how I got done. But I was close though. It's all good. All right, let's go West. This one was a little more controversial. I understand why he's probably starting. I know the NSF, but we definitely did not agree to Steph. But they backcourt is Steph and Shy for the Western Conference. I think we agreed to Shy and AE on the show.
It was AE. Damn.
They got Anthony Edwards starting?
No.
Steph and
So the only reason why Steph in there is because it's in open.
It's in SF, yeah.
And he been shitting the bed lately too. Hell, got the nerve to be a damn starter.
Yeah, I mean, but I think they trying to give him that legend respect.
Yeah, because it's
Steph.
It's
Like,
last
come on,
one.
man. Like,
Yeah.
you starting, bro. That's all that was.
I'm just saying. The other day when the Lakers, you was 0 for 8 in the fourth quarter. So that's all star starters.
But that was after we did that episode too.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. This one we had a big fight about. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this was probably the most heated part of the episode. We were talking about the front court. I think we ended up agreeing to, if I remember correctly, I think it was Brian. I just got to go back because I don't remember. Because I don't remember if we kept Wemby in there. I think we went Wemby, KD, and Nikola.
Who disagreed with that?
But the starter announced was KD, Brian, and Gerbic.
Not bad.
NBA be on some different shit.
Don't they know?
I don't feel like Brian. I mean, I think it's another respect thing. It's Brian, so we're not starting Brian. But if we're being realistic, Wemby should be starting. Let's be for real. Matter of fact, let me see. I might have my notes here. Okay, I do. We agreed to Brian, Wemby, and Gerbic overall. That was not my list, but that was what we agreed to overall because I didn't have Brian on my split. I had AD at first.
Well, and they flamed you for that too, for no reason. And he was having a good year. He's had a
great year.
Yeah, he's having a great year. So they were wrong for that one.
It's Brian, bro. Like, it's just niggas ain't never. It's just like how they did with Jordan, bro. They're never gonna leave him off the starting anything, no matter how he's playing.
No matter how bad the decline.
But do y'all agree with that? Well, Coop said he don't agree with it. What would you change in that?
What Edwards and over Curry.
What about the front court?
Front court, I'm cool with.
You cool with the front court?
Yeah, front court.
So no Wemby, no AD?
Nah. I mean, nah. KD been balling too, though. KD been.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The NBA, I guess, bro, with LeBron and them going.
On their way out.
Wemby, yeah.
He's going to have plenty of time.
How many he going to have to sit out for LeBron?
You saw Wemby in person, right, Ragu?
Yeah, he's an all-star.
But is he a starter, though? He's definitely an all-star, but I felt like he should have been a starter.
I do, too. I seen him play in real life. He's a starter.
Dre, how you feeling about the front court? Would you change anything on there?
I mean, I would.
You got Bron,
me
KD.
No, I would put AD I'm taking Bron out. Fuck that. I'm putting AD in there. He's having a great year statistically.
So you'll leave Wemby off too.
Yeah, for everyone, yeah. But
he's
got
the alien ain't ready yet?
He's got years. I think he's gonna be
that just because y'all know he's gonna make it every year. Like, do he deserve it now or not? He averaged 25, 10, and 4 blocks. Like, when the last time somebody averaged that? When has somebody averaged that? Now that I think about it. Maybe Hakeem?
What's the Spurs record, though? Didn't you say that plays?
What was Phoenix record?
Who?
What was Phoenix record? They wasn't that far behind. And they starting KD.
Yeah, that's true.
They starting Steph, and he like a 8, 9, 10 seed, something around there. Probably worse.
Well, that's because it's Steph and KD.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why they're doing that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they do in the NBA. It's a lot of names.
They go off of names.
Yeah.
It just feels blasphemous to not have some of these names.
And it's what they call it. What do they refer to it as? Achievement, career achievement awards and shit.
And this isn't to be ignored either. The NBA having some of the decline in viewership issues.
This is one of the reasons.
Names is like I don't think it's a coincidence that the top 3 probably most popular players in the NBA are all starting in the All-Star game. I don't think that's a coincidence.
It's yeah, man. We know what it is. It's a money thing.
Even when Shaq and them were reading the cards during the halftime show when they were reading the starters and stuff, you can hear in their voice, like for certain players, they're like, and so is going to be a starter. I'll be like, I'll be like, damn.
All right, y'all. Somebody twist your arm right now and say, pick the MVP right this second. Who's your MVP?
Football?
Basketball.
Oh, basketball?
Yep.
Shot.
Oh. I'm going to go D. Mitch.
What? I'm surprised you didn't go with your boy.
But D. Mitch is having a fucking year. And you can't deny that.
I'm going to go Shy as well. Ragu, you want to throw a name out there?
I'm gonna say Shy as well, man. I ain't gonna do that. Yeah.
And he got robbed last year, so he really should. You feel me?
He did get robbed.
I had him MVP last year, so definitely better make sure they give it to him. We just need him to stay healthy. Stay healthy, my boy, because you know they itching to rob you.
They're looking for anything and everything.
I hate when they do that, Spitz, where it's like you don't got the same margin of error as other guys because they be too busy meat eating certain people. But we're not gonna get into that. All right, a little fun before we get out of here. I know this is probably gonna be one of the shorter episodes because it was only a couple games. So
yeah,
got a question for y'all.
Down to the final 4.
Sir.
Now the final 2.
And this, I know, especially Ragu and Coop, y'all can go back with this. So I want y'all to take your time. I need a NBA player that y'all thought would pan out to be either a franchise guy or at minimum a bona fide star, and it didn't work out like how you thought.
Brandon Roy.
Oh my God.
Greg Oden.
Brandon
Roy did kind of get there. He just didn't get to sustain it because of the injury. Brandon Roy.
Yeah, that was you.
Like somebody who wasn't as good as you thought.
Emeka Okafor, then. Yeah, Emeka Okafor could be one.
Oh, damn.
Emeka. The one from
Oh,
New
my
Orleans?
God.
Not the nephew?
The one from, who got to the...
Okafor was like that in college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
UConn? He was a dog in UConn.
Yeah.
I didn't know the uncle was like that.
You see anybody else?
Jabari Parker.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thought he was gonna be more.
My God, that's crazy.
I thought he was gonna be.
Thought he was gonna be him.
Toby Bailey.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's that 80s shit, huh?
One side.
He was on the Bruins '95 championship team. Played guard. Thought he was gonna be something. And they end up washing out of the league.
I'm not gonna say I thought he was gonna be a franchise guy, but I did think maybe some all-star potential, or kind of like at least like a Ty Lawson kind of nigga, maybe. Trey Burke.
Hey, y'all remember Kenneth Faried? The reason I brought that up is because it popped up.
I hear you, JC. Me too, perhaps, on Burke.
Trey was definitely.
Another one I could say is and I feel like Luka kind of ruined his career, but I thought Dennis Smith was gonna be a guy especially after that first season.
Markelle Fultz too.
Jeez.
I never really saw the hype of Fultz. I saw him play in college because he was in this. He wasn't in the same class as my cousin, but they was in college at the same time. I got to see, and they was both in the Pac-12. So I got to see him play in person, and I never really saw the hype with him of why he was just this bona fide number one pick even in college. I never saw it. I thought maybe I was missing something.
And then somehow he lost his shot.
But that was later. But even before that, like I was hearing like Dwayne Wade comparisons, and I didn't see it.
Damn, Dwayne Wade comparisons?
Yeah, Olden is the most obvious one.
Olden?
I mean, it's more, bro. But, but you said franchise guy, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of it more of a thought this dude was going to be better than
at minimum, like you thought he'd be like at least like an all-star caliber.
Okay, yeah. Thought this guy was going to be better than that in the league. Is what you're saying. Compared to his, like, college.
Right.
Get out. Yeah. There's a couple guys that fall short for injuries or whatever.
Shelvin Mack was another one that I thought had some action at being like a cool, potential 1 or 2 year all-star guard type of nigga.
I thought the other Okafor was going to be better than he was. I'm going to say that.
Jalil?
Yeah, man. I thought he was going to be better than he turned out to be.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a bona fide all-star. He was a second.
Injuries killed
overall
him. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be Embiid before Embiid. Like,
yeah,
Philly took him. That's what they were expecting.
I remember thinking he was better than Cat.
And that was the same drive, right?
Yeah, same team. Wasn't they on the same squad?
In college?
Or no. He was Duke and Cat was Kentucky, right? Yeah. So, yeah, same year. It was the kind of like who to take out of those two guys. And
yeah.
I thought he was going to be better. Who else? Let me see any guards. Because it's tough to be good.
This is the whole show by itself? Because he could go for 2000.
It could.
Yeah.
That's why I said I know you and Ragu go back. Like,
I could go back for real. These names are coming up now, Paul. Like, man.
Guards, I say Miles Simon.
Oh.
Y'all have to look that up. He went to UFA.
I'm gonna lie. Hold on. This is a good one. I think he's still active. Anthony Simmons. Could have been. Simon.
He's nice though.
Anthony, yeah.
He still got action.
Anthony could have been But he's
just on the trash.
Miles Simon. He's a coach now.
Squad. Yeah.
I got a fun one for you, right quick, JC.
Ooh.
All of y'all. Who is the best coach?
Best coach right now?
Yeah. No.
Ooh.
Player.
Of all time?
As a player.
Oh.
Jason Kidd?
Wait, but I'm saying not just currently.
Like all time?
Magic?
Nah, but you can't be ass as a coach.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, you can't not make it through the whole year.
A good coach.
The best player, his game, and coach his game.
Okay, let me start. Let me try to go down the line. This was fun. So I'm thinking Doc. I'm thinking. Okay, you got to be a good coach. I'm gonna leave him out. Bird was good at both. Isaiah was trash, so I know you ain't talking about him.
Was good at both too.
I'm not talking about anybody. I'm just saying if we can come
asking,
to a consensus.
Like, who is the best? Okay, the best coach.
I think it's Kidd.
He said Kidd though.
Best coach.
No, he did. He just said it too fast.
Okay, so the best coach as a player.
He said it too fast.
JC just jumped the gun too quick.
You know that? You know, JC be saying that same shit. No, nigga, I don't like the way you said that. You said that a little too
fast. No, that is a good question. I'm trying to think. The best.
But Bird is right up there, right?
I was gonna say.
Okay, so if we're talking best player and coach. Now that I know he's not talking about somebody specific, I'm gonna go Bird. I'm gonna go Kidd. I'm gonna go Doc.
Rivers.
Yep.
Go finish this dinner up, y'all. I'll holler at y'all next week. All right.
All right, brother.
Yeah, I gotta
Be
run
safe.
too, man.
Be safe. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Love you too, man.
All right, y'all. See you next week, JC.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot. I gotta run out my damn self. I gotta meet somebody.
Just the three of us. We can make it if we try. It out,
man. Appreciate you, Ragu, Dre, Coop, Isaiah.
Thanks for having me.
Make sure y'all continue to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Episode 137 in the books. We'll see y'all next week for the official Super Bowl. What number is this? 59?
59 years 59 of Super Bowls.
Super Bowl. And that's about it, man.
Go Ohio State
go
one
Rams,
more time.
Go Lakers, go Dodgers, go Sparks. Peace.
Go Bucks.
Go Raiders. Peace. Just win.
Everybody's grown, now that's why it's changing. House party cracking on because T Green had to beat for your boy too. Fisher 15's freshman, I was fresh then, still is.